So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die by like 40. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Jordan. I make videos about Japan and things I like and things I don't like. Welcome. So I'm obviously in a very different location. My school is closed, so I have nothing to do and I still have to come to work. So I took one of the rooms, the broadcasting rooms, to do some homework, which I had to record something, and so why not make a video? I've got time. I've still got like 3 hours of work. I've got nothing to do. So today I'm going to talk about how I became an Olympic volunteer, even with all the chaos that's happening with the virus so far. And hopefully by the time this video goes up, the Olympics won't be canceled. I'm still an Olympic volunteer. I'm trying something new with my videos, so we're going to do the outro now so you guys don't forget to do it. So please subscribe, like, comment what you want on the channel, what videos you want. If you want more videos like the kimono videos and try-ons, or if you like these kind of videos where I just sit and talk, I can do both. One just requires a lot more planning, but I can do both. Also, follow my socials down below, Twitter and Instagram. I'm not really on anything else. And now that that's out of the way, and that took me about 20 million takes because it's very different from what I'm used to, let's jump right in. So yeah, I am a volunteer for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. It's not a, oh, maybe I'm gonna be, I'm an Olympic volunteer. I'm there. So yay! I decided to go for it because I live in Japan. This opportunity will never come up again. I might as well try. So there was a... Sorry, I'm sitting in a squeaky chair. So there was a, of course, like application you had to fill out, and if JET program has taught me anything about doing applications, it's you just really need to hype up the things that the event is focused on or the job is focused on. And I know to some people that's like very common sense. I also kind of knew it, but it just kind of passes you by when you're like trying to get something that you really, really, really want. I would also like to say, now that I've been on JET program and a volunteer for the 2020 Olympics, I am going to die very, very young because I have used up all the luck in my lifetime. Again, this is not a maybe I'll be an Olympic volunteer. I am there. I am on the roster. I live in Japan. Like, everything in my 20s has gone pretty dang well for me. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die by like 40. So you really should subscribe because I'm only gonna be here for like another 15 years. Maybe even less than that. So it was a great opportunity, just kind of lined up, and it was one of the things of, I might as well try. Like, it would suck for this to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really line up this way, because you know, when the Olympics are in the States again, everyone and their mother and everyone who has like moved to a different country will come back to America just to help with the Olympics. It'll be 1 million people, whereas in Japan, it's a lot of money to come to Japan to be a volunteer. So the people who are doing that, awesome. Claps for you. Good for you. Come on over. Let's be a great volunteer team together. I'm in. But it just worked out that I'm here. I could do this. And I don't have to spend as much money. So let's go. I have notes for some of these talking ones. I know my old videos, like I rambled and whatever was on my chest I talked about. And I will continue to do videos like that, but for videos like this that have a main... I grabbed my hair. For videos like these that have like a main topic, I wrote notes. I'm just trying to be better for y'all. Just for you. So, obviously, I got through the application part and I was like, whoa, what? No way. And then comes the dreaded interview. I swear, when I was in high school and when I was in college, I was great at interviews. Like, getting jobs was no problem because I was just a people person. I was really, really good at interviews. Since the JET program, I've been, no, like my interview skills or my interview confidence has just plummeted since the JET program interview. One day I'll do a video about how I applied for JET. One day, but not today. The interview was also a day where you met a bunch of the other volunteers in your area. And by area, I mean 3 states, 3 prefectures would meet in one city. So it's a bunch of people. And you do group tasks and you do games and you kind of understand the general things of the Olympics and what it means to be a volunteer. When you first go in, or when I first went in, you could get a little lanyard and you could get all the paperwork of the slides in English, because everything is in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese. 3 years here, I still don't speak Japanese. Don't ask me. So I got the packet in English, and I didn't get the lanyard. I didn't learn about the lanyard until after everything had happened. So I got the little packet in English. I was like, I don't, can I, in Japanese, and I'm not gonna say it because someone on here is gonna be like, you have the worst Japanese, blah, blah, blah. I know I have the worst Japanese. I know. This is why my boyfriend learned English, because I can't learn Japanese to save my life. Sorry, I keep going on that tangent. We're going on. I didn't learn about the lanyard until after everything had happened. And it's about 1.5 hours, 2 hours. The first part is, again, like I said, group work and talking and learning general things about the Olympics. And then it's the interview, and once you're done with your interview, you go home. Fun. In your groups, you team up with someone. You guys decide. So if there's someone at the table you connected with, you can be with them. In my group, there was also a gentleman who didn't really speak Japanese. He spoke, I believe, Spanish, and he spoke well enough English, communication English. So at first, we kind of did it by age. There was me and a young guy, 2 middle-aged women, and then him and an older lady, and we had teamed up. And I was really, really nervous because I was like, crap, I never thought about the interview being in Japanese. The gentleman who spoke English and Spanish had a different colored lanyard. So when the person came over, he showed them, and they were like, oh, in English, they said, oh, you need English. Okay. And I looked at him and I was like, you're doing the interview in English? And he's like, yes. And I turned to the Japanese helper and I was like, I can't speak Japanese. Can I do my interview with him? And then I turned to the other 2 people who had been our partners. And I was like, you guys should be together and do the Japanese one, and me and him can be together and do the English one. And honestly, I think that's what saved my life and what got me to be a volunteer, because I don't know if I would have passed the interview. The ladies we had for our English interview were so nice and very, very sweet, and they were like, we hope you 2 get in. I hope that guy got in too. He was very, very nice, and I kept telling him, I was like, you saved me. And he was like, no. I want us all to be in the Olympics. I want all the foreigners to be in the Olympics. And I was just like, bless you. So if you are out there, sir, I hope you are also a volunteer for the Olympics. I hope we both got it. So this was last summer? This was last springish, because last summer my family came. This was last springish. In the fall, we had a general training, which is they give you a guidebook and you get a little bit more in detail, but not about your particular jobs. Just a fun way to be like, hey, here's your guidebook, here's this, let's make a team as the volunteer groups. Let's all be together and, make the Olympics the best. And that's a very Japanese attitude. I feel like it's to like really hype up the teamwork of things. It's a very Japanese culture thing. Not bad. It's just kind of different from America a little bit, I think, in my opinion. When I was going to the general training, I didn't know if there'd be anyone else like that I would know. And lo and behold, two other ALTs in my prefecture also got in. They're also volunteers. And now we message a lot more because we're like, did you get it? Did you get it? Do you have information? It's been like 6 months. Where's the information? That's not a lie. We've been waiting like 4 or 5 months in between every like session email thing. So that was a really great time being with them and kind of, I know, get this, making friends. I can do that apparently. It's really, really nice to have people that I can message, because sometimes I get really in my head about it and I keep stressing about things. And the nice thing is that they also check in with me and they're like, hey, did you get something? So when each of us are a little bit worried, usually the other two are kind of like, no, I haven't got anything, don't worry. My two girls, if you somehow watch this video, it's about you. You know it's about you, and I love you both. At the end of the day, the reason why I made or wanted to make this video is because I got my position, and I got it Monday night, Tuesday night. And again, I'm going to die very, very young because I have used all my good luck. All of it. Not only am I a volunteer for the Olympics, I am somehow a team leader at an event location. Here's the sad thing. I really, 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 really wanted to be in Tokyo, and I really, 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 really wanted karate. Which gives me a little hope that I'll live a little bit longer, like I'll live through my 30s, because I didn't get my number one choice. If I got my number one choice, I'd be dead in a year. But I didn't. I got a sport that I don't even, like, I've never done. I watch everything when the Olympics comes up, so that's not saying much. I watch it all. But I've never been interested in the sport. But I'll tell you, for however long I'm working for the Olympics, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be my number one sport. And I'm a team leader for a volunteer group. And I'm just mind blown. Like, oh. That. From my very tiny little description, I will be helping people who come watch the event. I will be helping with security, I'll be helping with ticketing, I'll be helping with security checking, like bags and things like that. I also might have the opportunity to guide athletes from like parking or whatever to the venue. And that in itself is really, really, really cool. Maybe after the Olympics, I'll give this is a part 1. So after the Olympics and after it's all done and I get some more footage, or I get like another video up, I'll do a part 2 and I'll actually give the details of the event I'm doing, but I don't want too many people to be like stalking me or like asking me questions and being like, oh, this person and this person and this person, this athlete, like tell me all the details. Like, I don't get to be that close to the athletes. We are asked to be very, very, very professional, and I will. We have to be really, really professional, and I don't want to give out like a bunch of information before the Olympics, so people might be like, oh, tell me all this stuff, tell me all this stuff. After the Olympics, I'll tell you what I can, and that's the information you get. That's all I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's some of the really, really cool stuff happening in my life. I don't know when my training is, because the next batch of trainings are for specific jobs. So I will have either a team leader meeting or my actual role meeting, or maybe it'll be a combination of the two. I don't know. And these trainings are going all throughout Japan, so despite me being a team leader and people in these prefectures near me, maybe they'll be in my group. Maybe I'll have people from Hokkaido, Okinawa, and things like that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm really, really excited, and I'll give updates as I can. Again, if you follow me on social media, I will post things there while the Olympics is actually happening. This is creepy and I need to stop. Seriously though, I can't take pictures with the athletes, like I can't badger them for pics, but I can take pictures in venues and things like that, and I totally will, and I'll put that up on Instagram. If I meet anyone cool, you can bet I will be following them on Twitter and Instagram and tweeting at them that it was so nice to meet them and that they're awesome and I hope they had a great time at the Olympics, blah, 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 blah. So if you want that kind of information, like as it happens, seriously, follow the social media, and after it all happens, I'll put up a video. I went through all my notes. I think I'm getting better at this. I wish I had like a setup like this all the time. It's so much more comfortable sitting in a chair doing this. So, okay, I'm done with this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.